today is fantastic. Win yesterday was fantastic. We just missed the pole position, but the lap times we did this weekend, me and Jorge, are incredible. So I think also the race pace was fantastic.
Anyway, I'm a bit frustrated because I feel we are super strong, that nothing is missing to win races, but still Pecco is doing that result, no? I mean, it's just 5 points. It's not important. The important thing is that if I make a bad result, and it's a second. So for sure this is important. My moment will come. I think we need to change a bit the strategy. He, as you can see, have really good confidence at the beginning of the race with the full tank, and he's able to keep that first position. And I think after 3-4 laps, if you are in first, you have 90% of the win done.
Today for the race, we have I think we have made a bit step on front, and was possible to stay not close to the faster rider of today, Pecco, but with a good pace to go here on the podium. And I can be satisfied, but my feel during all the weekend wasn't really good.
Yeah, today was not the day. I mean, somebody say that today is not the day, and yeah, it's a shame because the feeling during all weekend was sweet. It was really good. I mean, I enjoyed with the bike, and I was fast all the practice. I was fast in all the sessions, all the laps, but just I missed and I did mistakes on sprint and main race. Yesterday the speed was there. Today again the speed was there. We learned from the mistake from yesterday, but it's true that we had a technical problem before the race. Then the team fixed in a very good way, but with that chaos and everything was even difficult a bit to concentrate. But yeah, then didn't engage well the front device. I started a bit, with less performance, and on that first corner I was in the middle of the group. I said, okay, I will be calm, and then let's see how we went out from the first corner. And then was a big contact with Morbidelli that both of us went out of the racetrack, and yeah, from that point start my comeback, and we arrived on that fourth position.
Yeah, I can't ask for more today, to be honest. I felt like I gave my absolute best from the beginning to the end. I really try to make zero mistakes, just try to get into a good rhythm and push to the end without trying to murder the tyre. And yeah, we managed to get home with it in a decent state. So yeah, good to finish top 5. Of course, I wanted a lot more for home Grand Prix, but yeah, I think we figured some good things out this weekend, and let's try keep building from here.
Today's race was good. Fortunately, the start was better compared yesterday, and I was already 8-9 in the first lap. And I enjoyed a lot to have good battles with the Aprilias, with the Miller, and then I almost catch bread. I was managing a bit, to be honest, staying not too close but also not too far from him. But when I saw that Marc was coming, I tried to push a couple of laps to go closer to him and maybe, if was possible, try and overtake. But I couldn't. In braking, he was really strong. And being behind him was tough because my temperature of the front tire was very high. So yeah, then I started to struggle a bit, and I started to brake slower, and Marc passed me, and I started to be a bit in trouble. So I said, okay, let's bring at home this result that we needed, and let's make better the next race.
Yes, of course, I'm happy. It's always very important to be the first in the team, but however, we need to look a little bit ahead. We are understanding what we need. Basically, it's on brakes, I think, and what we understand, and as I feel, is that we are not loading well the front tire, so we are not taking out the maximum performance of the front tire, and somehow it gives you a bad feeling, especially through the race when everything gets hotter and the pressure goes up. So it's very important in Aragon to work on that.
When I arrived to turn 1, Marc had the problem. I think he didn't engage the front device or something, so he had a different speed, and he went to the left right when I was going through, and we got tangled, but finally nothing happened, and yeah, I'm happy about that.
Today my start was not as good, and then it was messy in the first corner. I could escape of all the problems it was surrounding me, but I lost a little bit of time. And then I was trying to match the breaking points and trying to be constant, but didn't get it. I didn't arrive to let's say a comfort zone where I felt strong, fast, and let's say easy through the race. I was suffering pretty a lot with the front tire and spinning quite a lot, a little bit more in some places than some other guys in different factories, but overall, good or bad, everything is information.
Yeah, difficult to say something, we was having some problem that we was not expecting, and to be honest, I was not really knowing from where we was arriving, but anyway, let's see what we can do to improve. Now the testing half for the day or the 2 days in Misano, and then arrive Aragon with a new surface for everyone for this. Let's see where we can arrive.
Yeah, it was difficult, after the start, especially sector 1 was a big chaos that, it's really difficult to find the line. But after lap by lap, beginning of the race, I had a good speed, and, I overtook many riders during the race, and then nice battle. So, yeah, at the end, also this time, I overtook him. I overtook Augusto last lap. So another couple of points, but as I said before, from P22 finish P14, it's not too bad.
No, just pushing a little bit too hard. I mean, was trying to hang in there. Had the bike pretty mellow, especially off 3, 5. Just trying to save that right hand side of the rear tyre. So I was yo-yoing a little bit towards the other boys, but trying to just stay relevant in the fight and play the long game, but didn't get there in the end. The coming there a little bit hot, front started bouncing, and that was that. But was able to pick the bike up, remount, and get going, and didn't give up, kept pushing the end. And to be honest, I wish we could have stayed on it, that's for certain, because felt really strong at the end of the race. Bike was behaving pretty well considering she had a bent handlebar and some broken wings and whatnot, but the tyre stayed in the bike really well, and we were like one of the fastest bikes on the track for the last 6 laps. So left with that sort of what could have been, but nonetheless, nice to be competitive again this weekend. It's been a big boost in the confidence.